ladies and gentlemen. To Warren. To me. Hello, Warren. How you doing, buddy?
I don't know what's going on here. Ty, I guess we're live, I assume, DJ? Well, anyway, it's Laurie, it's you, and yes, I'm back once again for another exciting edition of Rocket Underground Rocket League as the Hornets take on the Vipers once again, but it's not JL this time, it's Apprentice League, as both teams had battled out last game in Dragon League, DJ. I don't know if you watched that series, but boy, gee whiz, was that a fun series to watch.
Well, fill me in a little bit. I kind of missed a little bit of a few things here.
Well, as we get into the test lobby and both teams are signing up for play and seeing how the ping is, the lag, and all that stuff, then let me tell you, the Hornets last game for jail put so many shots on the board they just couldn't finish until the fourth game. They decided to finally turn up, lock in, put their shots on target, and they ended up winning the series.
Well then, let's see what they do in the AL ranks then. I'm excited to see. I see for the Vipers, we have out on the field testing just his Timothy and one net. Is that Timothy? Just Timothy?
It's Timothy.
And then for the Hornets, we got Squints and Goon. My boy Goon. It's always fun to watch him play.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are exciting to watch. I can't really, give any insight on who is going to end up winning the series because I'm unsure about these two teams going out. I know how the players are. I just can't tell you who's going to end up winning this. Series. I mean, this is Rocket League. Anything is possible. I mean, we thought last would have been winning. But it turned out the Hornets will win, and anything is possible here. And if we look in the AL section, the Hornets have not won a series yet, DJ.
Really? Oh dear. Well then, I suppose we're going to have a pretty big battle on our hands, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to see, how far the Hornets have fallen. Hopefully don't end up like my AL team, 0-4. We won't talk about that until we talk about that. But the Vipers are 1-2. So the only winning team in the AL division for Jungle, is the Mustangs at 4-0. So one of these teams is going to take a step forward at trying to chase the Mustangs down. Any predictions there, DJ, tonight?
I know how well Hops can play. I know how well Goon can play. I haven't seen Roa play in a while. I've never seen Squints play before. And I feel like I've seen one that play quite a few times here and there. But, that's a tough one. It's a tough one indeed, but if I had to give an absolute best guess, I feel like the Vipers may actually have it in the bag here tonight. And the only reason why I say this is because I know what Hops and One Night are capable of for the most part. And they do really well. They've given me a run for my money back in last season, actually. And now it's just playing in combines and, just regular pickup games. They gave me a run for my money, for sure. So I'm excited.
I think anyone can go around here, DJ. But my thoughts lie on the D20 as I did roll the last series. I rolled the chances for the Hornets and I rolled a 17. They ended up winning that series 3-1. So just for snacks, know he's watching. We're gonna roll ourselves a D20 as you can see here on the screen. I'm not kidding you. I had a D20, so we're gonna roll for the Hornets' chance tonight. And for the AL team, let's find out, shall we? And it's not looking too good. It rolled on a 5. And that is for Mortal Snacks. So hopefully, the Hornets come out on top, but the die doesn't lie. As we set into the test lobby still, both teams are just checking it out, DJ. You say the Vipers are going to end up winning. Do you let's have a little fun. Give me the series score, DJ. What do you think's going to happen?
I am going to say it's going to go Game 5, 3-2, Vipers favor.
I said Game 5 last time, but it ended up being in 4. So we're going to see here, putting DJ on the hot seat with these predictions as we get forward on just fixing some technical issues in the back. I believe there's some echoes that people can hear. We're trying to get that worked on, so bear with us, please. As we said, trying to fix our mics. I don't know. I didn't have an issue last time, but I don't know. Technology is weird, DJ.
Technology is weird indeed. It's pretty fickle these days.
Pulling out the big words, fickle.
Got something against me and my big vocabulary?
No, I don't have anything at all. I'm just saying, as we're watching both teams spin around in the practice lobby. They're just upside down, just spinning, and then the ball roll. Looks like both teams are getting ready to have a fun series, and I like to see that.
Well, looks like that little echo is now gone. I think the players are just about ready to bring in some of this underground action.
Don't tell your friends. Well, tell your friends. We're underground, baby. As we move forward, the shot has been scored in the test lobby, and both teams are getting ready to give you some high-flying, high-octane, some spectacular action coming your way. It's Apprentice League, baby. All right. Looks like the echo is fixed, DJ, and we are moving forward. I hope it's fixed. Hopefully there's no issues for the stream for this game. It's the final game, and you know how it happens. Everything has to come crashing down at the very end of it. So I guess we just got to move forward. Looks like the chat saying echo is gone. So we are good, DJ. We are good.
Well, let's do it. Let's see what they got. Just waiting for one person here and get the show started.
Waiting on our lovely match official Rua. Shout out to Rua tonight. ROWA. That is OOWA Rua, match officiating these wonderful games tonight. Shout out to him. And shout out to Tasha for making this happen on the back end. And Mr. Envy in the earlier going as we get players set on the field. As we got Goon, Squints, One Net, and Himothy ready to play some ball here. 5 minutes on the clock, and I'm excited. Oh, wait. We ain't going nowhere because somebody forgot to change the mutations, and we are playing to 1. Time is going up, and as soon as I give Mr. Rua a shout out, he lets me down.
Yeah, he's trying to keep you on your toes.
Both teams are playing like it's a real game. And I guess this will be played until a team scores to 1 and they'll get. Timothy is going to put it in for the Vipers, and Rua is trying to get it fixed. So stand by as we get this fixed up. Lobby is to be set. Not really, as we don't have to go anywhere. They can just change mutations in the lobby in between each section as we look at the Vipers, who One Net has got 2 wins and 6 losses under his belt. I mean, I think it could change. Timothy hasn't had any stats yet. As we look at One Net, who has 10 goals, 27 shots, 1 assist, and 6 saves. No stats yet for Timothy. This is, I believe, his first game for the Vipers. And for the Hornets, Squint, who's got 9 goals, 36 shots, 11 saves, and 6 assists. And it's going to be an absolute knocker tonight. All right, DJ. Everything seems to be set. We are ready to go. Sorry about that. The apologies on us. This game should be exciting if we can get all the mutations set. But teams are finally entering the pitch, and we are ready to go underway as we look at hopefully no other issues tonight. 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go as we await kickoff, and it looks like we're set. Kickoff underway, and nobody on the Hornets is going for it. Goon waiting back for it. Ball's going to bounce down to Squints as he's going to put that off to the side now. Goon going to send this off to the corner now. Gets demoed instead as Timothy going to put it off. Squints going to take it up, trying to take it himself, but a double pinch coming out by the Vipers. Squints trying to redirect it, and that was just super close. Won that with a good clear, and both teams just feeling each other out here. As Squints now goes for it, going to let it fly over to one net, who's going to take a shot. That one's just going to go in, and one net gives the Vipers the lead. Maybe some technical difficulties from my partner in crime here as we go on to kickoff number 2 as the ball is being put out to midfield, and Squints now going to take it off the back, looking to double this one up, maybe a triple tap, and Squints going to tie the game up just like that. Incredible play, could be play of the week from AL. Immaculate shot, splash coming out. Incredible, just so, I am flabbergasted. Didn't expect that tonight as the ball is being put out mid. One that has an opportunity to do the same thing, but the ball's just going to roll down over to Goon, who gives it up to Timothy as Squint's going to send this one over to the Vipers corner. Still tie ball game up, 3:55 left to go as Timothy now going to let this carry off his car. Squints is there to give a nice little challenge as one that takes it, gets it past one defender. One that get past Goon, does that, but can he finish? He's just offline with it. Couldn't get himself around it. He's going to take a shot. Great save by Goon as the ball is being dropped back mid. Squin has an opportunity to go for a pass. Both players for the Hornets going for it. Not a good idea as one net going to take it out mid. No boost to work with as he gets challenged across the other section, and Squin's now going to take it off to the corner. Timothy's just waiting, but Net's going to send this off to the other corner. Goon going to let this cook, but not going to let it cook hard enough as Timothy gets past one defender. And DJ, what do you think? Down 2 minutes. Do you think this game go either way? And as I say that, Timothy's going to score. Maybe going to lead.
All right. Well, that was unfortunate, but the microphone of my camera decided to say "C'est la vie," and it only took me so long to figure that out. But I am back now. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Still quite an interesting match so far. I tried to make a comment on one of the demos by OneNet, but it seems the world did not get to hear me.
Well, the world can hear you now, DJ. Vipers have the lead. Goon is going to try and take a shot.
Oh,
go to the
nice.
gym with that membership. Goon's going to tie the game up, DJ.
Goon able to stuff it, able to shove it down OneNet's throat, and said, no, not today. We're going to go tie this thing.
Yeah, tie this thing up with that, immaculate gym membership. We got to go where he's going to work out. Ball's being rolled up the wall, and that's going to put it down just to midfield. Goon going to try and take a shot. Timothy waiting in the wings for it. Over top, here comes Squint, looking to drop it just in, but Net's going to get his third save of the game as Goon's putting more of the pressure on by the Hornets. And still, the Hornets finally break the Viper defense and take the lead 3-2.
Wow, the Hornets are really putting on a show tonight so far. They're really putting some pressure on, and They're keeping the pressure on. I think that's a pretty big difference maker right here, knowing how much pressure to keep on.
Yeah, a lot of pressure by the Hornets. I mean, it was unlike their last, like their genuinely team. They're finishing their shots kind of early. They're still doing the same amount of pressure, but they're finishing early. Hopefully, it's good signs for the AL team. As Squint's going to put it off the mid wall. Net can't get a touch. Shot coming from Squint. Save out by Himothy. Still down by 1. Squint does what he can. Net catches. Can he get it around? I don't think so with that touch there. Oh, what a miss by Goon. Almost an opportunity, but Squint's going to send this one away. And the Vipers are needing something.
With a shot on an open net by Goon. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this open net here. Nobody was home. Uncontested, unchallenged. Goon saw an opportunity. He took it.
Took it indeed, DJ, as the Vipers down by 2. And what do you think they need to do to
with another
come back
open net, though? I think if the Hornets want to come back from this, they should start protecting their net a little bit more.
Shot coming through by Goon once again. Himothy able to get that one away. 1:10 left to go. Trying to make something work, but the Vipers still playing defense. But they finally get it across midfield, trying to come up with an offensive play to go down by 1. Himothy putting out to the corner here, but Goon's going to send this back away. Himothy with a touch. Oh, and not a good enough touch as Goon was ready for that. He steals the boost. Oh, what a pass out by Goon to Squint, and that could be the final nail in the coffin for Game 1.
You know, I think it's very apparent the Hornets they're coming out and they're stinging early. You know, Squints with 8 shots on net, Goon with 7 shots on net so far, and you know between the two of them, they have 5 goals already. They are keeping the pressure on, constantly putting shots on net. You know, going for a couple of different assists. Making sure to maintain saving the ball on their own net. They're making a big difference here.
They make a huge difference as they got 15 shots in total for both of them compared to the Vipers 4. But the save count by 10, 10 saves by the Vipers, and it's just not enough. I mean, 15 shots and 10 saves by them. They're just putting on a spectacular show here in Game 1. And if the Vipers did not save all those shots, the Hornets might have had 15 goals, and here comes another shot. And the Hornets looking dominant in this Game 1, DJ.
Dominant indeed. Wow. Very incredible display. That was a fun game to watch. But I think I might have been the first caster to not curse the team that I went for.
I mean, okay, series not over yet. Series is long from over. If the Vipers,
one and done, they got this. They stung. They're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, what did the Vipers got to do? I mean, all them saves, but the lack of shots. I mean, the Hornets just overtook them. I mean, if we just look at the stats, I mean, the saves department, the Vipers were just on defense the entire time. They couldn't leave their half. It's like they were living back there.
Yeah, I mean, as one had kind of said yesterday about me, they were turtling up a little bit, keeping it on their own back half. I think if they can start pushing the ball up more, don't boom it away as much, and maintain possession, control the pace of the game, control the pace of the ball, they'll be able to not give up as many open nets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what else to say about that Game 1 as we look forward to Game 2. Vipers looking to answer back in the next 5 minutes. Can they do so where the Hornets continue to sting away at the Snake as one net going to put it off, but Goon is there, not going to get a touch that he wants. Timothy's going to send this back the other way as he is going to try and get a decent challenge, which he does. Goon's going up to play back wall, but Squints was there. Over to one net. Now Squints off to the corner, letting it bounce. possible shot. Oh, a double and almost an own goal by Timothy. A great job by that. If that was me, that was going in. You know, my own net. You know.
Oh, Squint's got a little crossed up there, but Goon left to defend his net and doing a good job with it.
Doing a great job. As, you know, both teams just feeling each other out. You know, the Vipers trying so hard to not let the Hornets get going here. As Timothy going to get the touch he didn't want, as Squint has an opportunity to flick it over. Great job by one net to keep in there and be patient with it. As one net goes up for it. Good challenge by him. Gets the mid boost to work with the Squints going just there a bit sooner. Opportunity to get over Timothy. Just can't do it. Timothy trying to let the ball slow it down. One net going to come in and take it. Off to the corner now. One net trying to pass it down over one defender. Timothy going to try and come in, and it can't touch it. Squint did a great job keeping that one away from the Vipers offense. As Goon now is going to put it up over to Squint. Not a good idea by that, not that time, as the Vipers going to take the lead.
One net getting a very long coiled up strike right here on an open net.
You just make a snake joke? What's that?
I mean, float like a Cadillac, sting like a bee.
Float like a Cadillac, you said. I mean, we're gonna go with it. The Vipers got the lead for what feels like forever. Goon with the miss, as the ball is being dropped out over to Squint, trying to make a play. Oh, gets bumped. Timothy has a chance, but Goon's gonna send that one back to the corner. Timothy trying to make a play happen. Goon going to send this way back over to the other side of the field, as Goon misses that touch. Rotating out now as one net going to take it high up in the air. 2:56 left to play. DJ, do you think this is I think this is a better game for the Vipers. What do you think?
This definitely is a better game for the Vipers. They are keeping the Hornets shot count low this time. They're trying to maintain possession of the ball more. Basically doing some of the things that I mentioned that they needed to do to improve. It's as if they heard me.
Yeah, maybe they did hear you. You know, maybe they're watching the stream. You know, like a legend humble. I know. As we continue going on, as the ball's being shot over to the Hornet side.
Oh, Squint was trying to lock up one net into a real one.
Hey, I mean, if it's possible, it's possible. I'll take those all day. You know, give yourselves a 1v1. I mean, anything just to get going as the Vipers put in their second one to take a 2-0 lead.
I wonder what changed for the Hornets here. I could definitely tell you what changed for the Vipers. They got their venom glands back. They're nice and full, and they're ready to strike now.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing that changed. The Hornets, they got RKO'd out of nowhere, and the Vipers coming back with it. As one net trying to do something here. Goon going to try and pass it out to Squints, but one net was ready for him. As Squints now, Vipers picking up the pace a little bit. I can sense it. As Goon goes for the ball, bouncing off the corner, trying to take a pass out, and a clean one. Squints wasn't ready for it. As Timothy going to take it back the other way now. Great touch out to the corner, but can't beat Goon, but still into the same corner. As Goon now going to take it out, but just the challenges, just ego challenge and everything by the Vipers was really helping him out this game. Much of what I didn't see last game.
Oh, excuse me. It's not like I'm yawning or anything. I'm not bored. What?
Bored of what? This is insane serious. Timothy puts in a third goal. Vipers go up 3-0, and it seems like they have an answer from game one.
What do you think the Hornets need to do to turn this around here?
You know what? Play like they played in game one. I mean, that's what they need to do, right? I mean, they're just getting too full ahead of themselves. Maybe a bit of confidence went to their heads, but I mean, at the end of the day, they just need to play like how they did in that first game. A minute left. They can still make a comeback here. It's not impossible. I mean, it's highly not likely to do so, but it's still not impossible. It's almost a pass, just miscalculated that one. As Goon trying to work it down the corner to Squints. Gonna get beat. Opportunity by net, but Squints gets there. as a save, but I don't think it's going to help him here. 36 seconds to go in a demo.
Oof.
The Fangs come in a fight as the Vipers still hang on to a 3-0 lead. 30 seconds to go, and it seems dire now for a chance of a comeback.
If they didn't get that demo, I'm sure they would have had a runaway and a free goal.
I mean, I don't know though. I mean, people play defense really quickly as Goon's going to send this one hop high off the backboard, and that's not going to let him have it. 3 seconds to go. We have ourselves a tied ball game as the Vipers answer back from that game 1, 3-0. As the Hornets now, many questions now from game 1. What can they do to come back?
I don't think it's a question of what can they do. It's a question of what will they do. And I hope that answer is bringing back their game 1 gameplay. I want to see them putting on more pressure again, maintaining control of the ball, and not just giving it up. Giving up control of the ball is like it's a diamond thing to do. And I know a bunch of these guys are legitimate diamonds. However, I know some of them have at least tasted champ before, and they know that controlling the ball is important.
Tasted champ. Does it taste like chicken?
Only if it's air fried chicken, maybe.
Oh, air fried chicken. Now we're talking. Hang on. As both teams come up with 3 saves this game. Very, very good defensive showing by both teams. And, the Vipers happen to have the most shots. And, I mean, just like that, the Vipers figured it out. I mean, can they keep it up, though, in the next game? Will the Hornets, reclaim what they lost in game 1 and in game 2?
Well, let's see what they do as the players take the field for game 3. Here we go.
Now, 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. I mean, like you said before, here it comes as Timothy is racing down off the back wall. Oh, almost an opportunity wasted. Could have scored. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But the Vipers still putting the pressure, but gets bumped out as the Hornets take a chance. Timothy looking to get around, can't do it. Squints, trying to collect some pads now. Gets himself 100 as one that trying to get a pass out to the mid, doing great job, but he's going to get bumped. One that's going to leave for Timothy to take it around, and it's almost a double. As Timothy just slightly offline on that one. Is that crossbar regulation size? DJ, you got to pull out a tape measure.
Oh, no, I saw where it went, and I saw what happened there. That was the infamous third defender. Hard at work, as always.
Dang, that third defender coming to play there, and just gotta hate it. I don't hate a lot of things, but that's what I hate the most. The third defender, just get him out of the league. Can we ban him? Give him my 3 yellow points. I don't care. The Vipers trying to play defense here. Timothy taking it around, and a great challenge by Goon to keep it in their side as the Hornets putting pressure on the board. Goon taking it shot down to the midsection as it's still not going to work. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out here in the back line, slowly, methodically playing the game. DJ, think anything's going to come of it?
I am unsure yet. We're almost down to 3 minutes left in the match, and we're still 0-0. Oof. I expected a little something there, but I got a little excited.
Well, let that red rocket away as we still got Rocket League to play. The ball being out the corner. Still, like you said, a third defender coming in handy. I'm telling you, give him my 3 yellow points. That'll teach him a lesson. Goon putting it out to the sidewall here. Going to try and drop it down corner. Timothy with a challenge. One that trying to come up for some demos. Vipers playing a little too aggressive. Almost goes in and finally Squint's going to squint right past him for that 1-0 lead.
There's that pressure I was talking about. The Hornets know how to keep the pressure on. They can put the pressure on, they can keep it on. They just need to get back to doing just that, and they'll be just fine.
I mean, That's what we talked about, in the last game. The Hornets had a great, excellent first game with the pressure that you mentioned. They just got to find that again. I mean, the second game, they just couldn't do it as Goon going for a demo, and that's what we kind of like to see, some demos, but almost going in as they're worried about another player one day looking to score. They just lost focus of him. Timothy taking a shot off the back wall. Goon going to send this back mid, but he's going to pay for it as he gets demoed. Squint, great challenge as the ball's being put away. Both Vipers players going for it. 2 minutes to go. DJ, do you think the Vipers, what do they got to do now?
Oh, man, that was a big dunk by Goon there, but just couldn't finish it there. Well, we're starting to see slightly different play from the Hornets right now. Or it could very well be the Vipers are starting to adapt.
Maybe they are. I mean, who knows? A little physical play coming out from both teams. I kind of like it. 1:30 to go. Down by 1 are the Vipers. And a boom shot coming out by him is a great catch by Goon. A pass up to Squints and great patience by Net. Still, can they get back to it? They can. Net now with the catch, trying to get past 1. Goon just being a menace to society up in the Viper section, not letting them get anywhere. Finally, get across to the goal corner. As Squints now going to try and do something with it. Him as he puts it off to his own corner. Net now trying to do something with it. All the Hornets are doing is buying time here, DJ.
Wow, the Hornets are biding time indeed. I'm not quite sure what to say yet, and then there's Goon just sinking into the back of the Viper's net.
Excellent pass. Excellent
Beautiful
work.
pass.
Timothy couldn't do anything except watch it. He tried, and just an off touch for him puts Goon in a great position. The Hornets go up 2-0 here in this third game. As Squints now trying to put it off, and 30 seconds to go. I mean, the Vipers need to have a huge comeback to try and take this game to overtime.
Vipers definitely need a big comeback here. Timothy going up, getting a nice little block. I am out of words at the moment. This is a very interesting game to watch. I'm just kind of soaking it up right now, and I need to be talking more. I know this for a fact. I need to talk more, but wow. Hornets are coming back out on top for Game 3. We're going to Game 4, and I think my prediction is going to come true. It feels like it.
Didn't you say the Vipers though? Didn't you say that earlier? I mean, check
I don't
the
know.
VOD.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Check the VOD.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go watch us back. As the Hornets look to do the same. The AL Hornets look to do the same as their JL counterparts and take this series 3-1. Is it possible? I mean, it looks like it, as the Vipers had no answers for the Hornets in this game, and just like the first game, the saves were there, but the shots lacking. I mean, as we take a look at the stat line here, and I mean, the 100% goal participation from both, Goon and Squints to secure this win. And it's just all around great teamwork by the Hornets. I mean, maybe that last game was a fluke. I'm not sure. Do the Hornets have any answers, DJ? What do you think they got to do now?
I think if they can remain consistent for Game 4, then I think they'll have a Game 4 series. However, if they lose it again, then they're just kind of feeding right back into the Vipers. Not hands. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I mean, if they lose it, they lose the series. The series is on the line for the Vipers. As the Hornets sitting in the driver's seat, Squint is going to kick off. Net is not going to go for it at all, as he's going to miss that as Goon comes up. Now, Goon going to take it off the corner, trying to make a play, but just can't. Timothy's going to send this back to midsection, but he is going to pay for it as he's going to be demoed. Squint's going up for it, tries to keep it underneath, gets challenged out to the sidewall now. Timothy going for it, but the miss! EJ, the Vipers can't afford to miss.
No, they cannot indeed. I think they need to start treating these Hornets like a pair of bees and shoo them away. They stung already. Let the little bees die. They left their stingers. Come on, Vipers. Show us a little bit of light. Show us why you're snakes. Be like the ratty friend over here.
Squeak, squeak. I don't know. Up by 2 now. Net is not going out without a fight as the Vipers strike right back as they seem to have an answer, but still 4:23 left to play. We got an entire game left to go, Hornet. We know what they're capable of here.
We certainly do know what they're capable of, and I know that between both teams, all these players are pretty well capable. It's just a matter of remaining consistent now. Can the Hornets stay consistent and, you know, do the same thing that they have been doing and keeping the pressure up? Can the Vipers, you know, find a way to break through that massive offense and get into the weaker defense of the Hornets?
I mean, I don't know, but almost a shot coming by Goon there. Like we talked about earlier, that terrible third defender, and I'm telling you, teaching a lesson already. And I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. Going off the back wall for the Vipers, and Squint's going to pass this up mid. Squint's going to try and take it around 1, and he is going to score just like that. The Hornets sting 2-1.
Can't help but wonder if we're going to get to see a Game 5 here, though.
I mean, Game 5, I would love to see it as a record standpoint, but for these players, I don't think I want to go into a Game 5 anymore, as the ball is being put up over to Timothy. He's going to not get the touch he wants, put it off the corner. One net's going to be there to try and take it around. Squints is going to put it off mid, and a touch over. Goon wasn't ready for it, as it almost tied up the game. Goon taking a shot. Timothy with a third save in this game. Squints going to put it off mid. Net over the top. Goon now touching it, still in the danger zone. One net going up for it, and nobody is home. Timothy tried to make something happen, but he's just running. And the Vipers lost an opportunity to take a 2-goal lead once again.
Well then, Goon's getting a little handsy with those demos.
I mean, do Hornets have hands?
It's more than what the Vipers can say for themselves.
Well, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, that's fair. They're just slithering around, snaking it all over the place. There's a shot coming out by Goon on his own net. We're not going to talk about it.
I don't know. We can call that a nice little save. He saved it. It's a save. Totally a save.
Put that one on the black and white screen and call it a highlight. As Timothy trying to take it around with 0 boost. 2 minutes to go. Up by 1 are the Vipers, and Goon flipping around here. Timothy taking it back, still no boost. Squint with a great 50. Net is going up for it, touching out to the mid. Goon puts it over to Squints now. Gets challenged. Oh, and almost a decent beat on that Hornet defense. Net trying to get around though, just can't do it. Bounce off the sidewall over to Goon. Puts it upfield, and nobody's there for it. Squints going to catch this one. A bump from both defenders, or both teammates coming out on both, whatever. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm tired. Minute 30 left
Timothy
to go.
with a breakaway and an open net, bringing this game 3-1 in favor of the Vipers. Minute and 30 left, and the Vipers might just bring this to a Game 5. I mean, if they want to get in on this series W, they got to push it to a Game 5.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't, they lose, right? I mean, they gotta go to a Game 5 at least. That's good. Gonna try and take the shot just off slightly. Puts it out to the corner. Going to back pass it out to Squint. Timothy understood it. Puts it over. trying to pass it out to Net. Net going too quick. Opportunity coming out by Kuhn. Can't hit it. And Timothy has a chance to play defense. A minute left to go. Hornets down by 2 and a demo coming out by Goon. As Squint's going to put it up high over Timothy. One that's there to play defense. 50 seconds left to go. DJ. Game 5 inevitable, question mark.
I don't think that's going to be a question mark as we're just over 30 seconds left of the game here. The Vipers are remaining commanding with all the pressure they're taking with a pass into an own goal by Timothy and Goon here. Wow. Way to extend the lead at the last possible second here. 3-goal deficit. 35 seconds remaining. Do you think the Hornets can do it?
I mean, at this point, it's a goal per 10 seconds. Maybe it's there. I mean,
wow.
There's one. It's there.
There's one.
Opportunity's there. There's one. Goon did not take that own goal too lightly. His Goon puts in.
He had to at least get one back. Tit for tat, right?
Well, I mean, that's a highlight in black and white. But that's a story of another day. Is there's a chance for the Hornets. Can they put another goal in? 25 seconds to go. Dropping it out and going to get beat. Timothy almost puts it in as Squint's now trying to come up. Just lackadaisical offensive push by the Hornets. Might call some here, but no,
with the own goal.
And
oh, buddy, I feel bad for you, bud. We've all been there. I think I got one of those last night in my match against the Paladins.
But that's, I mean, I expect that from you.
Deep feels right there.
I expect that from you, DJ. 11 seconds to go. Down by 1. Hornets have a chance, popping it up. 8 seconds to go, and a flip by Squint. Taking a shot. Timothy needs to touch it. Does it so? 2 seconds to go. It's going to hit the ground, and we go to a game 5.
The Hornets almost tied it up at the last possible second. I'm very proud of them for putting on that last-minute pressure. They're able to put all that pressure on, and it was really good. It was really good to watch. I had fun watching that. But now, moment of truth. Does my real prediction come true? Or are the Hornets
Or will I
going
change
to,
up my prediction last minute?
or will the Hornets prevail and in the opposite and a cast a curse fall into place?
Well, I want to talk about how close these stats were this time. We talked about it before, how the Hornets just dominated with the shots, and everything is almost exact point on the Vipers. They did figure something out in this game, but we noticed they did this in game 2, and they got beaten. They got just outbeat in game 3. So do they have an answer, or is it just going to be the same repeatable chapter that we've seen before?
Well, I guess we're going to find out.
As we go into our final map, going into the city, under the ground, and the Vipers looking to continue the momentum going into this game. Game number 5. Do you see an overtime happening?
With 5 minutes on the clock, I think anything is possible right now. Absolutely anything and everything is possible.
I mean, I guess to the imagination, anything is possible. As Timothy gets challenged out by Goon. Goon puts it off the corner now. One net, looking to play it in front of the net. Timothy now puts it missing off the corner. Net going to take possession. Squint grabs some boost. Boomer off the sidewalk, going to bounce high as Timothy going to chase up for it. Misses completely as double commit out by the Hornets. That one could just fall in for Timothy. Just will, and that's what you not need to do if you're a Hornet.
Last time I checked, FREE, that spells free, creditreport.com, baby.
And yeah, you can hear, it was free, and you can hear that sound and more if you come join the Scorpion server. We got plenty of great sounds over there on the soundboard. FRE, that spells free. It's free real estate, I mean, right now, maybe it's Freelo. As one net going to try and take shot just off the mark. As one net looking to carry it around a demo out as net still carrying it across the corner with an opportunity to take it himself.
Oh no! Oh, buddy, Timothy, one net with an amazing carry up the wall here, getting it past Goon. Squids, I don't really know what happened there. I didn't see it, but Timothy was there to accept the pass and put into the back of the Hornets net.
I think it's safe to say they have momentum going in.
I think you are correct.
After that game 4, they have momentum as Timothy going to wait for it off the corner. He's going to catch it up to one net who can't touch it. Great defense by the Hornets. And that was super close. Still the pressure on by the Vipers. As Squint finally has some air to breathe, gonna put this one high up, letting it drop in. Nobody gets with time, and the Hornets. Finally,
the Vipers made a critical error here. They let up the pressure on the Hornets' goal line, and the moment they did you notice they both went for boost? They left their net wide open there.
Yeah, I mean, remember the time when they played defense? State Farm remembers. Was it Pepperidge Farm? I don't know, man. I'm watching Rocket League as Goon going to let this one happen here.
They seem to know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
Have they? I don't know.
With a backwards pass. Wow, that was fruitful, actually. That was
fruitful. Huh?
Thoughtful?
Fruitful.
I don't know. Something full. Beautiful. There we go. That's a good word.
Something beautiful as the Vipers take a 2-goal lead and the Hornets leaving just with their stingers off at the moment as the Squints can't make anything come of it. Timothy, great challenge as one net going to pop this one high into the air. Gonna follow it as he puts it off to the corner. Bounces. Goon can't touch it. And it's a pass out mid, trying to make something of it. He couldn't do it himself.
There's that third defender coming into play again. Someone really ought to sub him out,
I'm telling you, give them, we're not, I have the option, I have the idea, but no one wants to listen to me as the ball is being challenged 50 out to the center of the field, going all the way to the sidewall. Timothy now going to let this one fly. No one's going to touch it.
Fake mid-air. Totally calculated. Timothy getting athletic here, coming off the wall, following the ball.
Barely touched it.
Totally a calculated fake. I don't know what you're talking about.
As Timothy solidifies and says, "I'm him," as the Vipers take a 3-goal lead. 2 minutes, 20 seconds ago. Goon gonna try and reduce that, and like before, in between both Vipers, couldn't get back to it in time.
We have ourselves a good old-fashioned underground street brawl.
I like street brawls.
They're quite entertaining. You just can't bet on them.
I mean, don't people just use channel points to bet? Isn't that illegal? Shall we call it bets? I don't even know anymore. I don't work here. I just talk about it. Don't put me down under. Not happening. I already got 3 LO points elsewhere. I'm not trying to get more. It's one net puts it waiting to the corner here as it's going to be challenged. 2 minutes to go. Vipers looking to strike again, and they take another 3-goal lead.
So, the Vipers are demonstrating that if you just bide your time, learn from your mistakes, you too can be on top.
You too. You sound like an infomercial. Are you tired of getting beat? Are you tired of being torn down each and every time you get the chance to take the lead, but the Vipers are just too good? Well, no more. You too can get on top with it all new. Challenge the ball for once. Jeez, another goal coming out by one net, up by 4, and you think this is a wrap?
It feels very much so, and it definitely would play into my true prediction. And eliminating the caster curse.
I mean, the D20 did roll a 5 for the Hornets, so I mean, like I said before, the die may not lie, and it might.
Oh no!
Squint finally putting one back on the board, down by 3. The Hornets not going out just yet.
You know, fun fact about the Gaboon Viper, for those who may not know much about it.
Oh, here we go.
It is one of the highest venom producing snakes on the planet. And one of the things that makes them an apex predator in their environment, they ambush their predators, and that is exactly what I'm seeing right now. Out of these Vipers, they are ambushing the Hornets and telling them, no, we're gonna take this game 5 win. We're gonna take the series.
We're gonna get a fun fact about animals every week here, DJ. Is that what's gonna happen?
Is that what you guys want?
I mean, vote now. Put it in a poll. You know, do you want fun facts every week by DJ45X? And if so, he will give you a fun fact every day. Kind of like one of those Chick-fil-A books you get with those kid meals. They give you like one of those little booklets to tell you about fun animal facts. You know, DJ does that as the Vipers going to secure the game. It looks like that might, ring up Eminem. That might be the final nail in the coffin.
Hang on now. We have a 4-goal deficit, 41 seconds. Okay, that is 4 goals every 10 seconds. Those were your words last game.
You're right, but
do you think they can do it?
I don't know. Like you said, the Vipers just ambush, right? That's how they do it, right? They just ambush and attack. I mean, those are your words. So down by 4, 30 seconds to go. Vipers on the door, ready to knock once again. And
what a save!
The wishing as almost just a hammer. And 15 seconds ago, I don't see it happening anymore. I mean, let's be realistic here. I mean, we could talk about what ifs and whatnot 10 seconds ago, and
that just seals it right there.
And one that is going to take the game and run with it. These Vipers have stood up. 8 goals, 4 apiece from them both, 3 assists for them both too, and it's just really incredible to see these two putting on a show, working as a team, and just absolutely crazy. They came back and another goal, and it's, DJ, what do you say?
Ouch. The Hornets, they left their stingers in the first 3 games, and they're struggling now. And I think it was a hard-fought match, hard-fought series, but the Vipers take it 3-2 for this series.
Dude, they call them the Horny Hornets, but I don't think anyone's horny tonight because that was a L they just took by the Vipers. Come in, sting up, swinging away. I mean, biting them. They can't really swing. Can they swing? Do they have hands?
The Hornets left this match a little too quickly to see the stats here, but I still got the Vipers. They got 7 shots, 5 of them being a goal out of 1 net. 5 shots, 4 of them being on target for Timothy. 3 assists apiece. They played like a true team this last match. And that was the difference maker between the Vipers and the Hornets. They truly were able to come together and figure out a way to swat away those annoying little flies. What?